Read, Write, Learn for Success was started because I saw a need in our community. I have taught school for many, many years, and it has always bothered me that so many children, especially Black children, were always behind their counterparts in academics. When I taught, I covered many areas, everything from gifted to music to computer science, and in every case, I saw so many students who just could not seem to get the concepts. For some reason, these children were always behind. So my question was why? This has bothered me because I know there had to be more to this phenomenon than I was seeing. I knew that our children were just as smart as other children of other cultures. So what was the problem? I started looking, and what came to mind was something I had already known, reading, which leads to thinking and eventually to writing. Hence, 2 years ago, I started Read, Write, Learn for Success because I knew that if the children could not read, if they could not understand words, vocabulary, then they were not going to understand basic concepts, which would lead to more complex thinking. Now, I know that educators will say that they are doing all they can to teach the children, and for the most part, they are. So why aren't the children learning as they should? I think it's because we don't concentrate on what is needed. When I was a little girl in school, if the teachers knew you did not understand or learn the concepts, you stayed behind until you got them. So that is basically the concept that Read, Write, Learn has. It is to lift children up and not to put children down. When children can show and see success, they will gladly do what is asked of them academically. I have 2 parents here who will tell how Read, Write, Learn for Success has helped their children.
So my son's been going to Read, Write, and Learn for a couple of years now. And last time I talked to his teacher, he was reading on a 5th grade level, and he's only going to the 2nd grade next year. So Read, Write, and Learn has been helping him tremendously. Not only have I seen it with my son, I've seen it with other children as well.
Is your child struggling with reading? Mine was. He began his 1st grade year, and over the summer before 1st grade, I kind of noticed that, wait a minute, he's not knowing all the sight words, and I really thought he just lacked confidence because he didn't really like reading out loud. But I really thought we just came back from virtual learning here, and once he got in an in-class setting that those struggles were going to go away. But that wasn't the case for us. He entered into that 1st grade year, and I feel like the struggles that he had kind of doubled. We got to his first parent-teacher conference, and the teacher was like, hey, ma'am, your child is only reading on a level 2, and he doesn't even know half his sight words. And I'm like, what is there to do? And so she thought that he needed special help. And I just didn't want that for him. And I signed my son up for the program. And when I tell you, we have had a success story from it. And after a couple months of going to the program consistently, we saw that he knew all his sight words. Not only did he know the sight words that he could just cite them, but he can define them, he can spell them. So they even went further with just not only allowing him to cite the word when he saw it, but he could comprehend it. He could spell it. He could just define it. His reading levels started to improve like super, super fast. He went from a level 2 to a level 10, from a level 10 to a level 15, from a level 15 to a level 20, and now reads past a level 20. He got to the point that he was excelling so fast at school and so much that they wanted to test him for gifted. And I was blown away. I'm like, here is this same little boy that they told me at the beginning of the school year had these struggles and needed to be in special classes. So now this is a little boy who's tested gifted, that he has blown out their charts, has just amazed them in so many levels that they're like, hey, he's too smart for the class he's in now. He went from being a little boy who struggled with confidence, a little boy that didn't like reading, to now a little boy who loves reading. You're a parent who has a child struggling with reading. Read, Write, Learn for Success is the program. I'm telling you, you will indeed have a success story.
I wrote a book which encompasses all of the concepts children need to be very successful in school. The book is called Success It's Mine, I Can Read and I Can Write, and it covers grades kindergarten to 8th grade. It does not have all the concepts, but there is enough information there to help children show success. The main component is that RWL for Success has all of the key words needed for children to show success. There are words for each week, usually 5 to 6 weeks of words. These words are provided for each chapter of the book, and there are stories and concepts that go along with what has been presented. This book can be purchased on Amazon. For more information about Read, Write, Learn for Success, go to my website, http://rwlsuccess.org, to see other concepts and help offered for the children.